He wanted to be an actor. He was tired of moving backwards, tired of all the time he spent on things that didn't matter. He imagined the life he'd like to see and had a simple thought: what if this is something I can be? So he began to practice day after day, simply doing what he loved. People took notice, at first encouraged him some. For once, his life had direction, it was a blessing. He was doing good in school and climbed his way out depression, and it grew to be more than just for fun. He had a thought: what if this could support him? That's when people made the switch and said, be realistic, it's not that important. Part of him believed it, the other half said, nah, we still need it. The day came, he felt he practiced plenty, he was ready. He walked out his apartment, imagined that red carpet. He was an actor, and this is where it started. Stepped on stage for an audition. After months of repetition, they rejected him after the first minute. His face went pale, he walked home alone, knowing that he failed. So he stopped, thought it can't get worse than this. They even said it's how the world is, it isn't worth the risk. You're not the perfect fit, but something else inside said, why? What happens? What happens if I give this another try? So he picked himself back up and was back at it again, doing push-ups in his room until his head started to spin. And yes, he doubted himself, had to fight the thoughts within, but realized it doesn't have to end here. No, this is where it begins. And he mustered up the courage again to step up on the stage. Or people say you should avoid it, it's not worth the disappointment. He was rejected, but realized each time it was a message. He could stand up one more time, though it's not what was expected. And he tried and failed, and tried sometimes, fell flat on his face. Thought I'm done, it's over, failed, I'm just a flat out disgrace. They said you're wasting your time taking this climb. That's when he felt everyone could excel. The only thing between you and a dream is yourself. It wasn't about proving him wrong, it was proving he could do what he could do all along. That there's more to this life than trying to hide. He was tired of moving backwards, I said. He was tired of all the time he spent on things that didn't matter. This was something he loved the feeling it brought. It gave him balance, a talent, a chance to challenge his thoughts, a chance for meaning as well. It was freedom from hell, a chance he never had, a chance to simply believe in himself. He wanted to be an actor. With each time he stepped on stage, he grew less and less afraid after. He started to believe maybe things could really change. He didn't have to spend his life inside his mind and walking backwards. People saw him still going and were astonished. Why didn't he stop? This wasn't normal, it was so uncommon for someone to say it doesn't really matter much what everybody thinks. At the end of the day, I do this for me. And he decided to go back to his very first audition, where he failed to pass and had collapsed. But now he'd been through plenty, and unlike the first time, he didn't know if he was ready or if he'd ever be. And he looked into a mirror just to keep him straight, found he wasn't scared anymore to take a leap of faith. He might not make it, he's just a person, nothing in life is certain, but he still had a simple thought: it was worth it. It was worth it.